Who has more experience dealing with the opposite sex, men or women?
Women.
Why?
Because they don't have the same thing that a man has. They have something that a man wants.
I'd say women.
I'd say women.
Yeah, women have more experience.
Why do you think so?
I mean, I feel like it's just kind of men are always approaching women more than women approach men, and just the gender norms that we already have.
So then, why are men expected to be more experienced than women at the same age?
Oh my God.
High standards? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's just the standards, the social stigma around men, because they say that they're more childish and they don't develop as quickly as women do, that they stay kind of immature.
Do you think that might explain why a lot of women tend to go for older men?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Women would go for an older man because they see an older man as a father figure.
Why else would women go for older men?
Shmoney, baby. Money, security, safety, protection, house, family. They know what the fuck they want at a young age. Men don't.
What are your thoughts on the following statement? What gets the most attention from women is not giving them attention.
Absolutely. Women just want attention. That's it. You give them attention, they'll give you whatever the fuck you want.
Isn't that counterintuitive?
Not really. If you make a girl laugh, she'll literally do anything for you. Give her some food, she'll be happy instead of angry.
That is kind of true, except that it comes to a point where it's like, okay, I'm done with you, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, nobody wants, like, someone that doesn't give them attention.
Yeah, women definitely feed off of attention a lot more than men do.
I feel like as a woman, a man should be obsessed with me. To a point, not to where like he want to kill me or anything, but he should be obsessed with me to where, what are you doing, where you at, all of that.
Me as a female, if I can go talk to somebody or flirt with somebody and I see automatically that they're just all over me, it turns me off straight away. But if I go to you and I'm kind of like flirty with you, but you're like hesitant or you don't show me no attention, in my mind I'm like, why? And it makes me more interested. So yeah, I completely 100% agree with that statement.
So how can a man give a woman the attention that she wants while still remaining a challenge?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't know if I could answer that.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's not a line. I feel like it's just really your type and how much you can put up with. Some men really, really like giving women attention, and that's what they enjoy.
Are women more attracted to nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys, baby. I've had plenty.
So then why should men care about what women want?
They really don't.
But I mean, should they?
Well, yeah.
But then that wouldn't make him a bad boy. That would make him a nice guy, and then women wouldn't be attracted to them, right?
Exactly. Then they find out and dump them.
Are women more impressed by what a man is willing or unwilling to do in order to get sex?
I think more unwilling. Just because as a female, especially being, not on no cocky shit, a pretty female, we know how easy sex comes to us. So for a man to try really, really hard to get sex, to me, it's not something that's going to make me interested at all. Like, you have to be the type to make me want to have sex with you. You get what I'm saying?
So isn't that counterintuitive?
A bit.
Okay. Okay. And if a man was willing to, try really hard to get sex, wouldn't that be a simp? Wouldn't that be thirsty?
A little bit. Every man has to be a little bit thirsty, and so does every female. I believe, especially if you're in a relationship, you both have to be some sort of a simp.
Would you prefer a guy that has too little experience in the bedroom or too much experience in the bedroom?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. You just kind of learn with it every single time you go. Because let's face it, not everyone kisses the same way. Not everyone has the sex the same way. Not everyone has the same experience. It could be the first time. It could be the last time. They could have just gotten out of a shitty 10-year relationship. Who cares? You just kind of explore each other with each other at the same time. And each new relationship is a different story.
Would you prefer a man who has too little experience in the bedroom or too much experience in the bedroom?
Too much experience.
Why?
Because I don't have time to teach you.
Why do women expect men to be good in bed if sex is such a hard thing for men to acquire?
Because it should come natural.
Can men be good lovers? Can men learn to be good lovers from watching porn?
Well, yeah. So can women. I've learned a lot from porn myself.
Are women harder to satisfy inside or outside of the bedroom?
Outside.
Why?
Because inside, anybody could get off. It's outside that takes precedence over anything.
They say that 70% of women do not climax from intercourse. Why would a woman rather fake an orgasm than teach her partner how to give her a real one?
Because I feel like some women just feel bad, like they feel like they're criticizing them or something. Like I'd rather teach because I don't want them to suck, but
Yeah, I mean, teaching, it's just not easy to look at a man and be like, that didn't do it for me. But it's definitely better to do that. It's just hard.
yeah, you don't want to like put them down, I feel like.
I will not have sex with nobody if I know you cannot make me climax. For other people, I don't know how they do it. I believe I'm very verbal, so if I don't like what you're doing, I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna tell you what to do, because this is for both of us. We're having sex for the both of us, not just for you and not just for me.
When you order a steak from a restaurant, do you tell the waiter how you want it prepared, or do you just expect him to know?
I tell them how I want it.
I tell them how I want it. I'm very
Why
straightforward.
are people in restaurants often picky about the way they want their meals prepared, yet when it comes to sex, they expect their partners to just know how to please them?
That's an intimate thing. You don't have
Yeah.
like an intimate bond with your waiter or your waitress. That's like, I'm never gonna see them again, you know, so I'll just be straight up. But when you're in bed with somebody, it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do this again.
But wouldn't you be more likely then to tell them?
I usually tell them. I don't know how it is for every person, but
Tell me how you want to be fucked.
exactly, yeah.
It's hard. It's really difficult to look somebody in the eye and like be like, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, okay.
I don't agree with females that like fake their orgasms. I think you're not gonna teach him how to get better. He's not gonna know what to do and how to please you and how to make it right if you don't teach him.
Well, isn't every woman different in terms of what satisfies them?
Absolutely, but as a guy, if you are already sexually active, you should already know what you are doing. There's porn, there is so much on the internet, there are so many different things to find out the basic things and the basic ways to please a woman. I genuinely believe it is not that hard, but men are so focused on getting their nut most of the time that they don't really care.
Can people learn to be good lovers from watching porn?
No,
Why not?
because porn don't show you love. It just show you sexual preferences or sexual lust, but it don't show you how to treat a woman or how to know about her feelings or even not know about her feelings when she feeling a certain way.
When you watch porn, is it more for educational value or for entertainment value?
When I was young and I used to watch it, it was more for entertainment value. It was more for trying to figure out what was going on because I was a kid. So it was like, what is this?
Okay, but now,
But now I haven't watched it since I've been a kid. So I mean, but if I was to watch it, I probably wouldn't be that interested in it because it's like better. It's not good as the real thing.
what are your thoughts on the following expression? If you chase women, you'll eventually run out of money, but if you chase money, you'll never run out of women.
Well, it implies that most women are gold diggers
Yeah.
and that they care more about money than anything. And I don't think that's true.
Okay, maybe it's just a stereotype or a stigma?
It is a stereotype, definitely.
Okay, what is the definition of lust?
To crave somebody.
Relationship or not, a guy is going to continue to explore his options because he doesn't run off of feelings, he runs off of lust. With a female, it's lust in your whole phase, but once you catch feelings, you can really settle down and stop what you're doing. But with a male, you will continue off of lust.
Lust is defined as a passionate desire for something, like a lust for sex or power. What is the difference between men lusting after sex and women lusting after money?
No difference in my mind. It's the same thing. You just want something that you can't have or shouldn't have because it gives you too much power, and that power is the one that screws you up and screws society up.
So why are men shamed for what they lust after while women are often encouraged to lust after money?
Men are lust after money too. What the heck are you smoking?
I feel like for men, it's more of like a personal satisfaction, intimate one, than for women, it's just kind of like it's a power satisfaction, like I get everything I want now.
Why are men shamed for what they lust after while women are often encouraged to lust after money?
I think it's the way that society treats men as though they're lower. I think it all has to do with that stigma, really, that women are more hyped up than men are.
Isn't sex something that's shared while money is something that's taken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't men use power to get sex while women use sex to get power?
I don't want to say it's true, but it kind of
Yeah.
is. It's a little true.
Do women crave attention?
Oh, God, yes. I'm a Leo.
Do men crave sex?
Every 5 minutes they think about it. Did you know that?
Why are men shamed for what they lust after, but women aren't?
Because they're pigs.
What is the definition of lust?
Always wanting it, thinking about it all the time.
Lust is a passionate desire for something, like a lust for sex or power. What is the difference between men lusting after sex versus women lusting after money?
It's about the same thing. Because women want money and men want sex. Goes hands in hand.
Isn't sex something that's shared while money is something that's taken?
Basically. But a lot of times they'll give you money for sex. And that not always is a prostitution. Sometimes it's just a gift they leave on the table.
Do women put themselves on a pedestal, or does society pedestalize the women?
Society pedestalizes women, absolutely.
Do you think women are overhyped in our society?
Yes.
Do you think that contributes to their loneliness?
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel like we get obsessed with our own looks and our own how we look, so to say, and Instagram, and it becomes we don't need nobody. We know what we look like. We know how easy it is to get somebody if we wanted it. And I feel like at the end of the day, that does result in a lot of loneliness because your body will only get you so far.
So do you think empowering women might be counterproductive?
Yes. To a certain extent. To a certain extent, though.
Okay, can you elaborate a little more on that?
I believe everybody should be empowered, both men and women. I am not sexist in the slightest bit, so I do feel I look at everybody as equal. So I feel the same empowerment we have for women should be the same empowerment we have for men. But I do feel that society tends to level up the empowerment of women just because of what our bodies and what we look like.
Our society is constantly empowering women. Where do you see our society empowering men?
I don't have an answer. That was a good question. That's kind of sad. That was a good question. I don't have an answer for that.